The woods can be dense for our acts. The sea can be deep for our diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Afternoon. I did wake up this morning and slept in a little bit today. I knew I could. And quite honestly, I was winning into my nightmare, so I didn't want to wake up. I was winning. All right. I'll let a couple more people know. Today we're going to be talking about being anxious. Anxious. Get the definition. Definitions always help. Even if you know the word, if you're trying to do something like this, look it up anyway. Because a lot of times I read it and it gives me other things that I don't think of, like experiencing worry, unease, or nervousness, typically about an imminent event or something with a certain outcome, like celebrating your 1 year, your 2 year. That could be pretty anxious, huh? So I am going to be reading today out of A Day at a Time, this Hazelden literature. I am all for Hazelden literature, all for it. Always have been, and it's going to be AA approved literature soon. Hazelden is a fantastic group. They do have treatment. I'm not sure where I want to say Kansas, but I think I'm wrong on that. They do have treatment, and and I would check them out. What I like about Hazelden is it makes me think beyond the AA stuff. Yeah, because on page 164 it says God is going to reveal more to you and to us, and we do that by going to meetings, educating ourselves by reading, maybe going to a big book study, of which we have one tonight. Also, yesterday, Dragonflower came out. We have an Understanding Fentanyl coming out today. Wow. I'm just glad I get to be a part of. I'm going to put it that way because it's such a moving story. It's hard to. I'm going to let you know it is very hard to listen to. I'm just going to let you know. During a newcomer meeting, good for you. Good for you. Good job. All right, go chair that newcomer meeting. Well, we're at the 3-minute mark. We're way past it. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. Yep. I'm going to be doing some shit today. Like talking. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Let me know what newcomer meeting you're if you have my information, send it on over to me. I might join it right after this. Feel the need to spread the word. I'm doing good today. So when I'm doing good like this, and I take advantage of it because I don't always get days like this. When we allow our higher power to take charge without reservation on our part, we stop being anxious. Hey, Amber on YouTube. Good old Amber on YouTube so that she can listen at the same time. So See, Facebook, when you bring it down, it stops, but YouTube does not. So you can put it on and work and things. So anyway, so we stopped being anxious. No, that's not what happened to me. That is not what happened to me. I deal with, well, I'm talking about anxiety, and anxious is actually different. So I need to remember this, right? Let's go back. What does anxious mean? Okay, here's another one. Wanting something very much, typically with a feeling of unease. The company was anxious to avoid any trouble. Worried, concerned, unease, nervousness, typically about an imminent event. And when I heard the event, have you ever noticed that people get weary around their year, their 2 year, their three? It's going to happen almost every year that you decide that it's going to happen. See, I tell people that the next year is the hardest, no matter what the next year is. It's a running joke in AA. It's one of the things that you get for accumulating time. There's certain things that come with that, like jokes, being a part of something, you know, utilizing. I think you need to utilize your time the right way. And I feel like a lot of time people in AA throw it around for leverage, especially when they have. So I don't, those people that sobered up in the 80s, they just got to let you know. And I can feel it too. I can feel how anxious they are until they say it. Personally, I don't give a fuck how much time you have. Okay. My father died with 51 years sober. He never tried to reach out to me. That's all I hear. That's not working a very good program, is it? Where was my ninth step? See, there was a financial amends due to my mother that he did not fulfill. So, all right. Am I proud of him for dying with 51 years sober? You bet. Sure I am. See, I can't hold on to that. That would be stupid. Okay. Am I hurt? Am I still hurt? Yeah. I'll always be hurt. Hurt doesn't go away for me. If somebody hurts me, it takes me a long, long time. It doesn't take me a long time to trust them again. All right. But see, I deal with trust on different levels. So I can trust that you're a human being. So when we were not anxious about some person or situation, that doesn't mean we're disinterested or stop caring. Just the opposite is true. You know, it's hard for you to actually reach your true emotions when you are anxious. Okay. And something that I teach my sponsees from the very beginning, from day one. Okay. And you got to get used to the word. You got to get delayed gratification. I fucking hated it. I hated the words. I hated the concept. I didn't want to do it, but it works. It works. No, not yet. If your birthday is tomorrow, I don't want to fucking hear about it today. Quit wasting my damn time. Congratulations tomorrow. Why? Anxious. Which tells me you ain't praying. This tells me certain things. When somebody has a problem that's been going on 6 months, no change, right? They come in meeting, dump the same thing, or they dump all the time, don't have a sponsor, not doing the work. Okay? AA is filled with all sorts of people. Okay? Some of them are going to make it. Some of them are not. Do not think you know because you don't. Mm-mm. See, the thing is alcohol is so cunning, baffling, and powerful. I don't always see it in other people either. All right. Yeah. I don't catch 100%. What is that? What is that? That's the lower power of our understanding working in that person's life. People think the devil comes in this ugly form. The devil was an angel. Yeah, an angel, a beautiful angel. Grass greener on the other side? Much. See what I'm saying? God, that irritates me. Finally, get off of there. This thing's covered in like a plastic. It drives me nuts. I'm so tired of this thing already. All right. We can be interested in caring without being anxious or fearful. Absolutely. The poised, calm, and faith-filled person brings something positive to every situation. He is able to do the things that are necessary and helpful. See, when I remove, what in the fuck am I doing bringing my feelings into somebody else's situation anyway? What am I trying to accomplish with that? Creating a new excuse to drink. That's what I would call a let's call it a reason to drink, since I can't think of the name. Do I realize how much better prepared I am to do wise and loving things if I banish anxious thoughts and know that God is in charge? Oh, yeah? Actually, I hear what you are saying, Amber, because when people are newer in the program, but I'm going to tell you something. I will force somebody to be willing if I can. Yeah, I know. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a nice guy, but I do care. But if you think I'm going to run around be nicey nice, it's not going to happen. I care, but this is serious shit, man. And there's a saying: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Okay, but when you have an alcoholic who can't fucking see it, I will shove his fucking head in there and make him wish he fucking drank. I will do it. They might be mad at me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you're mad at me. Did it get you sober? Great. Sometimes you have to. Now, I would probably suggest that you talk with your sponsor about things like that. Okay. But when you go to a 12-step call, what are you going to do? Pat them on the head, tell them everything's okay? Or are you going to give them the fucking business? That is shoving their head in there, making wish they drank. We can make unwilling people willing. And they said, bye. Yeah. See? You did the right thing there, Amber. You did the right thing. That person was wasting your fucking time. There you go. That's how you handle it. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad there's a large window out there. Smoker's cough. It's just down to you and me, Amber. So I pray that I may be rid of anxiety, which I have equated in my mind with really caring about people. May I know that anxiety is not an item of outerwear that can be doffed like a cap. May I know that I must have serenity within myself and confidence that God can do a better job than I can, and then my anxiety will lessen. Today I'll remember anxiety never solved anything. Yeah, not really. Worry. Here's the thing. Anxiety doesn't solve anything because it is non-action. That's why it doesn't solve anything. Willingness, acceptance, awareness, those things don't solve things. No, they make you aware of the problem so that you can solve that problem. Knowing is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. Knowing you're anxious is half the battle. Be honest with yourself of what's going on. Ask yourself things like, why? Do I really want that? My therapist does this all the time. Is that something you really want? No, not really. Then why bother with it? It's true. It's true. You know what? If you two are going to fight today, then you're both going in separate rooms. I ain't doing it. Sawyer. I have the power. I am not putting up with bullshit today. So, because it's a boundary. And the reason I have this boundary is because I'm tired of people wasting my time. So I'm going to be a little more unapproachable. Yeah. It's a boundary that I use. I'm not angry, but I am fed up. So, all right. Thank you everybody for being here. Amber, it was good to see you. I'm not sure who it was earlier, but they were here for a little bit, just hanging out. Then they had to go chair meeting. So, all right. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.